begin?
Greetings, fellow humans, it's Melinda the Good here. Today I'm playing a bit of Beast Hunter. Fortunately, these cards are all too high drop. Hopefully we'll get something lower. So it's more mid-range because I am running the high mains, but I do have a lot of low-cost minions as well.
Job's done.
And this deck mostly focuses on the beast synergies that hunters have. Let's see what type of druid this is. It might be ramp. That does look like ramp druid. It could be jade druid as well. That was pretty aggressive. Not sure why he used the coin there. I think that may have been a misclick. Unless if he somehow has Divine Favor, which I doubt it. Unfortunately, we did not draw a 2-drop, so I believe we just go face. Jade Druid, of course, is a little bit scary. And he's ramping up really quickly. Luckily, he doesn't seem to have a lot of card draw. I don't know what he drew. But yeah, it's a little worrying. Oh, we got Piggy, which is lucky. So it is a Jade Druid, which personally I do not like very much. Piggy, you don't want to risk the random shot for the deadly shot. I guess I could force him to make the trade.
I wonder.
He did ramp up extremely quickly, so does not go in our favor. Unfortunately, he has a Wrath, so he gets the card draw, and he could clear our Houndmaster. Oh, he's not going to clear it. Very smart. Let's see, I could unleash. I could try my best at a deadly shot. If I do fail the deadly shot though, I don't have much else to do. So I think unleash. It's a very awkward play. I could unleash and crackling razor maw. I don't think I'll get a better unleash with 2 minions on board. It's the best one, I think. Oh god, lag. Okay, we got that in time. That was a little scary. But next turn we can trade it. Yes! Okay, that's good. That's fine. Deadly shot and pow. Stupid tree.
Spectacular.
I think I have to put down the bow here. Yeah. I need to do as much damage to his face as possible.
Golems are a girl's best friend.
I hate this card so much for J attacks. That's kind of scary. That's very scary, actually. Okay, we're gonna macaw first and see if we draw something that will help us. Oh, that doesn't really help us. So we could trade this, but this will become a 5/5 anyways. But maybe it'll buy us some time as we put down our Jaime.
I hunt alone.
I will be very surprised if he goes face. Because I would personally make the trade. And if he's really dumb, he'll trade 2 for 1. Oh, nope, he's gonna Feral Rage the Lion. No, he's gonna Feral Rage my face. Oh my god. That is definitely not good for us. Let's see, we can... As long as he doesn't have any direct damage in hand, I think we survive this turn. Got our little hyenas. I think I will clear just because a swipe can kill us, and that's a little scary and I don't want to think about it. So normally I probably would have gone Fizz, but we are just so low. Plus we have the pink dinosaur. And he's gonna go Fizz and adapt and get Wind Fury one time, Wind Fury one time. Damn it. Divine Shield just for luck. Also because of swipe. I forgot this was a beast. It's a dinosaur! I'm so confused. So if he can't kill my little rhino, it's really scary for him. Because we're gonna have a charging lion next turn. Ooh! Okay, hold up. Okay, math time. 5 plus 6 is 11. Plus 2 is 13, 15. We're 1 off. Oh, this burns me. Okay. Lion's gonna trade into that, I think, for sure. Let's see what we get. Wind Fury, please. Ooh, Wind Fury, yes. So we can win with this dinosaur. Okay, we don't need any of this actually. Plus 6, 2, 2, 10. Perfect. Charging lion, charging rhino, and then pew pew to the face. So I do want to take some time to talk about the deck. So I tried to put in as many beasts as possible. Obviously we have 2 kill commands, 2 bows. Even though we don't run any secrets, this bow was just so good. 3 mana for 6 damage basically. It's a lot of value. I'm running only 1 Unleash the Hounds just because I find right now there aren't a lot of good Unleash opportunities. The Vicious Fledgling is an absolute awesome beast for this deck. The fact that it's a beast is almost just enough, but the fact that it also adapts whenever it hits a hero, and it could just basically get Wind Fury and infinitely adapt, it's really, really good. Houndmaster, obviously, for the extra buffs on the beast. I have 1 Infested Wolf because the 2 spiders can help proc the Nesting Rock, which is a nightmare for priests because of its 4 attack. Tundra Rhino, I don't know if I want to run 1 or 2. I was testing out the rock and it's okay because it does have the extra 2 attack, but the rhino is it's important. If you see a rhino against a face hunter, you kill it immediately because you do not want their high mains to have charge, because it is scary, and that's how I won the game last round. And lastly, of course, we have King Crush, which is an awesome late game finisher. If we're just missing that 8 damage, at 9 mana, just plop him down and off he goes. For the early game, I do have 2 Fiery Bats because it does do extra damage. The Jewel Macaw is the new spider, it gives you random beasts. Once again, the adapt for the friendly beast is pretty good, I think, especially for the early game. Direwolf Alpha obviously just pushing for more damage. And the Kindly Grandmother is a little bit sticky, so you can use it for Kill Command, Animal Companions. But the card that I really want to talk about is Dinomancy. So I'm only running 1 copy in this deck. There's really no point in running 2 because it doesn't do anything. Now, Dinomancy I originally thought was a pretty good card. It buffs your beasts. But you do lose your hero power, which is due 2 damage to the enemy hero. And at first I thought this was a really good card, but the more I think about it, more this is a okay card. It requires you to have a beast on board. However, I do think this is slightly better than the original hero power because it's a bit of like compounding damage. If you buff a beast 2+2, because it has 2 extra health, maybe it'll survive. And then you could buff it again for a total of 4 damage. And they'll have to trade their minions in. Whereas if you just do the hero power, it's only 2 damage per turn. The only downsides to this card is that you does require to have a beast on board, and the Houndmaster, as I am frequently reminded, is not a beast, so we can't buff it. But pretty much everything else in our deck we can buff. One of the biggest downsides to this card is that it costs 2 mana. So it costs 2 mana to play, and then it's 2 mana to buff your beast. So it's not really good on turn 4. I play this mostly towards the late game, where I need the extra pushing power, where I might need to control the board. But it does sacrifice that 2 damage directly to face. Because if they throw up a big taunt, and you can't buff your beast past the taunt, then basically this hero power does nothing. However, this does keep your beasts alive. It makes them sticky, allows you to trade up. For example, if you have your little spiders, you could buff them to a 3/1, and then you can kill like a 2-drop or something. I still think this is an okay card. I do run it, and I do think that it is pretty good, but most of the time, I think I prefer to use my hero power just to push that direct damage. Anyways, that's the Beast Hunter deck that I'm running. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later.